let me know. In fact, I was like, I had to call and I asked him, sir, are you from the royal family? He said, no. Monisha Iyayi, from the mother's side, are you from? He said, Ironwo, at Ironto Dironwo. He said, Little Jobari. Mark Awojo. Only Kilo Tele. Moni Esa. Elo Shidi and the Yeo. Almost one Bekiria. Ìdílé ọba ló ti jáde mi ò wá mọ ọmọ ọba tó jẹ́ o but ọmọ yẹn o ibi tèmi rìn dé o ọlọ́mọ yẹn máa jọba lọ́la.
Honorable ńgbà tẹ́yìn jáde nílé ọmọ ọba kí ni assurance pé kì í ṣe ọ̀dọ̀dọ̀ yóò ti wá.
I will sue you. Money at a point, I now sat down and asked myself this question. Question now that Wunmi must get it. How will you claim that a guy disvirgined you? That's the only guy you ever slept with, and you are needing a and you needed a court order. You needed a court order for a DNA of a guy you claimed he disvirgined you.
Abi, abo no disvirgin Mohbad. Today ife ti pa where's my other phone?
Mommy Richie. Hello, Nimuwa. Mommy Richie. When we were in the palace, I was opportune to see this true life story. And I think that was the last case. The Mobonchumo in Mamuwan Palace. In your conwa, Omo do lo je fun eni to ma nse ounje yen ninu ilu yin.
Honorable. Because of our English audience.
Okay, let me speak English. You know, there was this particular person in my village, and she has an housemaid. The housemaid was responsible in cooking food. She's a food seller. She was a food seller. And on this fateful day, they brought the case to the palace. I was seated with my mom in the palace. And when the guest started talking, she said, the rice that people eat is the excrete of Eyele.
Pigeon.
Only excrete from pigeon. And she was confessing what they do in the dark world. Vividly, she said, Tobati Diago Mejila, when it's 12, that she will not be able to talk again. That woman has locked her voice. Mommy Rich Race, when it was 12 on the dot, this woman on the Itole Nukuli saw any Oromo. One singular word, Kole Somo. What am I trying to say? Mohbad was not Ojulaso.
Wunmi. No, it wasn't ordinary. Where's my heart cloud? And you see our heart cloud. Open the other phone. Don't pull up. Mohbad.
Wunmi used Dudu pẹ̀lú Mohbad. The sister confirmed it when the sister was counting her ordeals, and he was saying that after this thing, when I got to Nigeria, we had to try. After Mohbad passed away, we had to go to Odogolu. Now the question is, Odogolu Telo, the Odogolu you went to, is Baba's family there? Is your family there? Odogolu. But one
they don't like us. They don't like us. They don't like us.
One thing. Tí Ọlọ́run bá ń bẹ lókè, tẹ̀mí rẹ̀ sí ìṣẹ́.
Ìṣe pé tó bá ń bẹ, bàbá mi wà ń kalẹ̀ ó jókòó. Ìyàwó lọ́sàn-án wà sílé.
Mo tún sọ, èmi mọ̀ fún àwọn tí ó ṣì ń dá òtí Ọlọ́run. Èmi jẹ́ ẹni tó súnmọ́ Ọlọ́run, mo rí àmì iṣẹ́ ìyanu Ọlọ́run. Mommy, the bá sọ testimony encounter mi pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú ẹ̀mí yín náà máa mọ̀. Tí Ọlọ́run ń bẹ, tí ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ sì ń bẹ. This is 10 months going to 11. Wunmi think it's wasa. Karimo think it's wasa. It's not wasa now. When they started, when Mohbad was off, they never believed that this guy will pull these strings. If they have investigated Mohbad, Mohbad, mommy.
Honorable, sorry. To those now, let me quickly say this, yeah. To those people who don't know where Odogbolu is. To those people who don't know where Odogbolu is, maybe yes, it's in Ijebu. And to those who don't know what they do in that place, not everybody, but to those who don't know how scary that place is, no problem. I'm not gonna sing it.
Maybe they did not know.
Okay, so you Mommy, the thing is, yeah, just like Honorable said, yeah. Your husband died. Your husband, in quote, your husband died. And the next thing you went for is some form of spiritual whatever. What are you doing there? It is just like the story of Mama Erasmus that we had on family. Just like the story of Erasmus. Mama Erasmus said she saw Erasmus in her dream. She said she stood up to pray. Or she stood up. Yeah, she stood up to pray. But Mama Mohbad saw Mohbad spirit walk by her. She went to sleep. Now, your husband died. Instead of you to go ahead and be seeking for what is responsible for the offing of this guy, you went for spiritual whatever. Now, let me come back to. I think when Honorable comes back, he's going to continue with this thing. You see, the issue of the DNA, the paternity, whatever that is going on, shouldn't even be an issue in the first place. It shouldn't be an issue in the first place, but I think Honorable is going to talk about that. Now, let me quickly come back to the issue of the Arusha, the embalmment, and all of those things. Now that we are hearing I want us to have something at the back of our mind that we have a good case, right? The embalmment is a case on its own, and nobody can merge it with any other case as it is. The judiciary or anybody cannot merge it together with the homicide case that is currently going on.
What is it?
Except they want to tell us that the people who are responsible, allegedly, the people who are responsible for the offing are the same set of people who did the embalmment. Except that's what they want to tell us. But without telling us that, they can't match the case. It is a separate case on its own. Now, all of the fact that they are saying, yeah, it is Baba Mohbad that gave them the instruction to go ahead and do the embalmment, blah, 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 is just a way of implicating themselves the more.
God bless you.
Because now, it's gonna lead to, we need the digital forensic study. It's one conversation.
And that's where the CCTV camera, the phone,
we have Baba called them. To go ahead. You can go on that.
God bless you.
I want to add to what you're saying. Baba,
you can continue, Honorable.
Iya Mohbad is using an MTN line. What will be done is that the service provider will be written to.
At all.
We'll get the time that all will make.
You know that song? One thing, ring kaka. One thing, ring kaka. We have the good days. So, I want to come up
this narrative they want to change that Baba instructed them. The only channel that Baba spoke with that Darusha guy was through Mohbad.
That's it.
And when they were talking, he said, Baba, Emma worry. R3ALLY push for full forensic. It will be obvious. Is their word against themselves.
No, honorable, you used to use one language. Their word against their word. Or something like that. God bless you.
Is the word against the word?
Their word.
And this is where we are going to. That is why the Bible makes it clear. If you're going to get justice, we're going to spend money.
Yeah.
100%. We're going to spend money. And that is why on this note...
Yeah, nice having you.
Yes, ma. Same here, ma.
That is why on this note, every concerned citizen must see GoFundMe and that Access Bank as a medium to be part of the justice. Buki just said something earlier today. Only gbogbo àwọn tó bá wàásù against GoFundMe ó ṣe àdúrà kan fún wọn. Ìgbà tí mo gbọ́ àdúrà yẹn gan ara mi bù máa ṣọ. Ó ní gbogbo àwọn tó bá she said anyone that is against that GoFundMe will bury his first child.
The first child náà ni Ọlọ́run pa ní Egypt tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ so ibi tágbára wọn wà nìyẹn kò sí. Ó ṣe pé òótọ́ ọbẹ̀ nìyẹn.
When she said that prayer, mi ò mọ̀ gbà tí mo sọ pé amen, amen, amen. Because why? I asked myself a question. If Baba Mohbad would have been Otedola, we would not be here by now. If Baba Mohbad has been Dangote, we will not be here by now. If it has been Abacha, or Atiku, or Tinubu, or even Falano, we will not be here by now. But Toriko je carpenter. That is why we are here. That is why they want to use. But me, I'm not joining Booking GC. All of una. Where they talk, say, where they preach against that good for me, una go lose everything we precious to una for una lifetime.
Honorable, thank you so much. Honorable Lady Toyin, thank you so much for joining.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so sorry. My phone has been acting up. I don't know. Maybe it's the Nigerian weather. I don't know.
It's possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will notice that we are having this. Mommy, if you know what the game will do, yeah. The game will not Oh, thank you so much. So, we want to appreciate to all our followers. We know we are one big family under the umbrella of Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad has brought us together, and we are now one big family. And you are seeing this for the very first time. We're hosts under Justice for Mohbad. We are family members under Justice for Mohbad are co-hosting. It shows the unity. It shows the love that we have for Baba Mohbad. It shows the support that we have for Baba Mohbad. And it also shows the love that we have for Mohbad himself. It shows that, yes, together we can, make things happen irrespective of the distraction that is going on in the public. We stand resolute. We understand what we want. We know what we know where we're going to, and we are heading there straight. Distraction notwithstanding. So I want to say a big thank you to all of the followers that are on Honorable York's platform, all of the followers that are on Lady Tony Pipirimpi's platform, all of the followers that are on my one and only mommy Rich Grace platform, and to all the followers that are on this platform too. A big thank you to you for all that you've been doing for justice for Mohbad. We cannot overemphasize the good works that your sacrifices, your time and energy and everything that you have been putting into justice for Mohbad. The sleepless nights, crying, the weeping, the tears, the thought and everything. Most of the time, some people have actually entered into depression because of justice for Mohbad, but thank God they are coming out of depression. I want to say a big thank you to you all. We wouldn't have gotten to this place. That's just the simple truth. We wouldn't have gotten to this place without you all behind Mohbad, without you all supporting Baba Mohbad 100%, because there are people that have vowed within themselves that they will never for once say any bad thing or any wrong thing concerning Baba Mohbad. Not that because he is perfect, but because they understand the fact that he is the one that lost his child, and by whatever it is that we do under justice for Mohbad, we are not only doing it for Baba Mohbad, we are actually doing it for ourselves. A day is going to come, you're going to need the help of somebody in the general public, and the book of heaven is going to be open. What did you do at a particular time like this? And when the record is open, what will be your own reward? So I want to say a big thank you to you. Thank you so much, everybody, on all the 4 platforms. Thank you for the follow, thank you for the shares, and thank you for the tapping. You are doing most of the work. We sit down here, we analyze, we talk, but you tapping, your fingers, your sacrifices, everything, you putting data on your phone, everything. It's a good one. We cannot appreciate you enough. So on the note of what Honorable York said earlier on, we want to challenge ourselves, and I'm going to be the first person to do it. With all humility and with all meekness, with the unity and the love that we have together in this platform under justice for Mohbad, I'm going to be the first person to do it. We are going to be challenging ourselves. Here we have 219 people. Mommy Rich Grace, how many people do you have there?
123.
123. Lady Tony, how many do you have there?
For now, 5 people.
Okay.
But they're amazing. Yeah.
Honorable York, how many people do you have there? Sir, your audio.
205.
Now, we have 205, we have 100. If we match all the numbers together, we're having nothing less than 500 people all together. Can you please, we want to challenge ourselves today, because we understand that, everything we want to do requires money. And we all know that you all have been helping out financially. You have been doing your own thing secretly. Nobody knows what you've been doing. You've been sending money into Access Bank. You've been doing the GoFundMe thing. But together now, as a family, we want to challenge ourselves. We want to challenge ourselves. And don't think that it is only we, the 4 of us, that can that is eligible to come together like this. No, there are other people who are still standing strong. There are other hosts who are standing strong for justice for Mohbad. But because this co-hosting can only take 4 people, it can only take 4 people. That is why we have Mommy Comfy, we have Olori Ebi, we have some other people like that we can co-host together and talk about this. Maybe later we'll have another set of people, talking together. So we'll challenge ourselves like this. Now, this is the challenge. The challenge that we are having now is, if you are in the US, if you are in the UK, if you are in Europe, or in any of the America, maybe South America or North America, we want to challenge ourselves to donate $10, minimum of $10, into the GoFundMe account. $10, minimum of $10 into the GoFundMe account. If you are in Europe, €10. If you are in Europe, €10. If you are in the UK, £10. If you are in the US, $10. In whatever country that you are, $10 Canadian. But if you are in Nigeria, you can go ahead and, Access Bank 15,000 naira into the, Access Bank account. The Access Bank account, if you are in Nigeria, you can do 15,000 naira. But if it is the GoFundMe, you understand, and you are in Europe, you are in the UK, or you are in US, $10, £10, €10, $10 Canadian. You understand? Like that. Let's make it a 10, 10, 10, 10. Even if you're in Ghana, 10 cities. You understand? You can go on. 10 cities and all. So if you are in Kuwait, 10 Kuwait, I think it's Kuwait, is it Dinari or what they spend there? whatever amount, whatever currency you spend, let's make it $10, 10 pounds, 10 euro. Please, this is the challenge that we are putting out. This is now our own challenge that we are putting out here, just like a TikTok challenge. So I'm going to be the first person to go ahead. I'm going to donate my own 15,000 naira now into the Access Bank. Should in case you have issues with their GoFundMe, you can request for the Access Bank account and donate your $10, the equivalent of $10, into the Access Bank account. This is a challenge as a family. You understand? About 2 something here, 1 something there. We have more, when we match all of this together, we have over 500 people. If over 500 people give out, let's say 500 times 2,000.
I know. Someone already said, no shaking, mommy. No shaking. God got your back.
Thank you so much.
Now I can see.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Anytime one be a man do you see me? Like you said.
Please, I beg. Please, I beg you.
Oh yeah, Lady Toyi, let's before I go ahead.
Like Ish said, please, I'm going to be donating my own 15,000 naira now, and I know we can all do better. We can all do this, and I've got Auntie Kemi here, Auntie Philomena. I've got wonderful people here, and wonderful people on that platform, on each platform, on Mommy's platform, on Daddy York's platform. I believe in you all, and I trust you all. So please, let's do this together. Let's do this together. It's not for us alone. Our please, let me see the account. Just drive me crazy.
Don't call the account number. You're gonna be flagged. Don't call the account number. You're gonna be flagged. You can type in the comment section. Please, somebody who can go ahead, type in your comment section. Don't call it out, they will flag you.
Please, you can come and comment here too. Please, I beg in the name of God. Come and comment here. Come and type it.
Wunmi is. Look, Wunmi and, you understand?
Why will I want to wait? Why will I want to exonerate Wunmi? The Wunmi that the government has not found guilty. The Wunmi that she has never been found as a suspect. The Wunmi that has not been arrested. So why will I want to exonerate her from? From what am I exonerating her from?
Okay, listen.
From what am I exonerating her from?
Listen. We will force the government to put Wunmi on the suspect box.
Then go ahead and do it.
Yes,
for 10 months you have been doing it. For 10 months you have been doing it, and yet we haven't seen any results of that.
We will force the government to make sure Wunmi is on the suspect box.
Okay, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.
So it's not like, look, you have children, right? You are married, you have children, right?
Yeah, to the glory of God.
And okay, and you are coming here because of the position of Mohbad's father, who is the only one out of the family fighting for justice.
Does that not ring a bell to you? Does that not ring a bell to you? Only one person out of how many family? Does that not ring a bell to you?
Is that bad?
Yes. Does that not ring a bell to you that the man was not straightforward? Does it not ring a bell to you? Why would you be the only one?
Sorry, bros. I'm at work. I came to live because of
got some lapses. Yeah,
this lady is the same lady that came to disrupt us at the demonstration in London. She is mentally sick. I came up because of her. Don't listen to her. She came, that the police took away. We were all there. Please don't listen to her. That is why I came up. You can drop me in a papa. Thank you. She's the same lady that killed.
It's just too sickening to see the way some of them comes up to.
We know her very well. Please don't listen to her.
Try to defend something that is not possible. You know.
Can you ask her? Police said Mohbad bled profusely. Wunmi said no. Who does she believe?
She's deflecting. I asked her that question. She's trying to deflect. She's trying
Keep
to
asking
take
her
the
the same
argument.
question. If she comes back,
She's even trying to take us to the court that we are not even there yet.
Police said Mohbad bled profusely. Wunmi said no. So who are we to believe? Are we to believe Wunmi or believe the police?
She said you cannot challenge the police. Whatever the police have said, whether right or wrong, you have to take it. What a laughing. These people, man. She said, whatever the police has told you, you should take it, whether it's true or false. You know. So can you see the way people think because they want to escape justice? So the police will just come now because he's putting on the police uniform. He can just come now and go to any random person on the street and say that, you are a thief. I'm taking you to prison. Is that how it works? Because it's a police, I will not say, how am I a thief? What evidence do you have that I'm a thief? You know, so sometimes it's just good to just like do things right. Because this case actually makes me think about the present thinking position of many Nigerians, unfortunately. Because if you look at the way the whole justice thing is going right now, is that some people are saying some individuals are dragging Baba. They are now anti-justice. They don't like Baba. They are not anti. No, that is not how it is. It is very, very obvious that the way Baba is approaching this justice is not the right way. And there are many intelligent people watching, looking at the way things are going. You haven't, as in, what approach has he made since to even say, okay, to even give the public momentum to keep on supporting this cause? What approach? There is no progress yet. I haven't seen any progress. What I see is like, and one thing, the way I'm looking at it right now is that they've come out with a kind of narrative that you cannot fight against government. You cannot, whatever, it's not easy to fight against government. That is very, very wrong. And I think that narrative, I don't belong to that school of thought. You're not doing the right thing and you're saying that we cannot fight government. Why do you mean we cannot fight government? Government are part of the public. They are civil servants. You want to tell me if you are right with your approach, government will not listen? I don't think Nigeria is bad to that capacity. So they shouldn't come out and say, oh, because we've tried and tried and tried and tried, because we cannot, because that is the narrative they keep coming up with. What do you mean you cannot fight government? But the same people petition Baba, he was going to the station to answer. But you will petition, the government will not take action. Is that correct? Don't they understand that the public, the government knew very, very much that the public is behind this case? The public is the one giving Baba headway. The public is the one giving Baba hope to fight this case. And once the public, with a large gravity, with a large number of people, you understand, that has been following this case from the onset, gradually, people are falling apart. Because why? They see that the way Baba is taking this justice quest is not the right way. He's not going to the right direction. And there are cabals of people who are around him going fighting against people who are scrutinizing them. There is what they call objective criticism. If you are handling a movement, for instance, in that movement, yes, there must be snitch. I understand that. And in that movement, there are people who will criticize you. It doesn't mean that they hate what you're doing. They're criticizing the step you're taking, because that step you're taking cannot get us what we want. That is just how I see this whole thing. Because I don't understand where these people are abusing Baba or trying to say that or don't like Baba or eventually they become anti-justice. I don't understand where that is coming from. If you look at now, for instance, if you go to Mohbad music that he has released, no, he haven't released them. He has recorded them before he died. If you go to some streaming site now, you will find those music released already. It was not even the one that did that. Who is doing all those things? If I play you one song now, they've gone to an extent whereby, let me play us one music that was just released, I think, in April. And this music was Mohbad's voice from the beginning to the end. But unfortunately, it's not his name that is on it. Can you believe how fraudulent that would be? Like, it's not his name that is on this music. It's someone's name. But it's on a streaming website where you stream to listen to the music and pay money. So when you come out to say, the other day Baba was in Bracketed and they were saying that they were arguing about one song that Mohbad did with Zlatan. And Baba did not even know the truth about this thing because he's not informed about many things about even his own son's work. He's not doing research about that. Living Dead was released, was sung with Mohbad and Zlatan. It was Mohbad and Zlatan that owns that song. But on the course of it, the music was released after Mohbad had died, but they've done the music together already. So Mohbad later died. So Zlatan, because they've seen that they can cheat the father to an extent, Zlatan now went and do that same music with Ayos and make video on it. So people now think that Mohbad is not part of that project. So these are the things we're talking about. Do you think Baba is losing big time? Yes. He's losing. If I should play this song now, I think many of us might not have heard this song, but this song was released in April this year. But Mohbad's name was not the one that is there. Let me just play this song for us to hear.